On May 20th, 2026, something special is starting. It's going into its 5th year. It is my spiritual hypnosis training, but this time it is with a Spiritual Hypnosis Practitioner certification. So if you want to join us, you can expect the following. Number 1, we now have 4 phases. In the first phase, you learn everything you need to know before you hypnotize someone. What can go wrong? Everything about the subconscious, everything about hypnosis. What if it doesn't work? What if someone only sees black? All of the things, anything you need to know before you hypnotize someone. Phase 2, here you will learn all the spiritual tools that you can use to get real life results for yourself and for your clients. Meaning we will go deeply into future self, your magic, your intuition. We will go into spirit guides, spirit animals. We will go into past life regression, channeling, different entities, and so on and so forth. And you will practice with other people inside the community. The community is going to be so amazing because it's a bunch of loving, kind-hearted souls who are self-led, who are forever learners, and who are just all around awesome. And also my other OG student, Amy, will help us during the calls as well, so we can accommodate for more different time zones. In phase 3, you will practice intuitive hypnosis, which means you will practice what happens when the client goes off script, because usually in hypnosis, we just learn scripts, right? We just learn how to read off of scripts. But what nobody is teaching you out there is how to do intuitive hypnosis. What happens when a client goes off script? What happens when the client sees a whale in the forest? What happens when a client breaks down? What happens when a client goes somewhere where you did not expect it to go? Then in phase 4, you will even start charging for your very first sessions. We are all going to do that together. You will never be alone. You'll always have me by your side. I can answer all of your questions. I've been hypnotizing people for 7 years now, 8 years even. And I will always be by your side. So will my student Amy. And this is what we have for you inside. Let's take a look. I wanted to show you a little bit of what you're receiving inside the spiritual hypnosis training. So first, what you see right here is our playlist of videos that we have. We have a training video right here for every single week. So from week 1 to week 12, we have one training video, which is all about learning hypnosis, hypnotic language, how to do an induction, how to get people out of hypnosis, how to do intuition versus fear, how to set anchors, how to do past life regressions, and so on and so forth. And then we have our old group calls. So that means you can watch how people practiced in the past and the questions that they've asked also in the past. So you can learn from others, you can learn from your fellow students, and you can watch, I think it's about 30 videos. And right here you also have additional videos such as how to access your intuition and your heart, as well as actual sessions that I have conducted in the past. So you get to see and learn everything. Here is a little excerpt of our workbook. So to make sure that you understand every single training video, for example, the potential issues that can occur while you're doing a hypnosis session, you will receive questions from me in the workbook. So for example, what do you do if a client cannot relax enough? What if there's noise or an interruption or a pet or a bad connection? What to do if a client cannot see or feel or hear anything, but they just see black, or they cannot feel anything or whatever. And these are the questions that you have to go through to make sure you understand the material. Then here every single week we also have action items. So for example, you get to listen to some of my recordings, or you get to write down some of your limiting beliefs and fears, or you get to watch an actual session that I have conducted, or you get to listen to a podcast, whatever else there is that you can do to really deepen your learning and your understanding of hypnosis. With the training, you also receive my spiritual hypnosis scripts. We start with different types of inductions. That means how you get people into hypnosis. Actually, what do you have to say to them to get them into hypnosis? We have scripts for that. So you literally just need to read from the scripts. We have protection scripts that you use when you channel any kind of entities, deceased loved ones, spirit guides, and so on and so forth. We have scripts for timeline techniques. We have scripts for intuition versus fear. We have scripts for past life regression, for future self, for cord cutting, for energy and emotional clearing. Scripts that help you with any kind of issue that your client may encounter and that you can use. And when you're
good enough, you can not use the script anymore and you can use your intuition for hypnosis. This is when you have achieved master level. So come join us and learn this in the site Spiritual Hypnosis Training.
So now if you want to join us, click the button in the description, or if you have any questions, let me know and I'm happy to answer them. It's always me, it's never a bot, and you can chat to me and you can ask me anything, of course. But also check out the FAQ on the sales page, please, because there's everything about time commitment. Can I do this as a busy person? Everything about the calls, when they're going to happen. There is going to be everything that you want to know. So check it out. If you have questions, again, let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing you inside on the 20th of May.